Coming to you live at 5, together with the Twitch chat straight from the live server, grinding RS90, to show you some new things that Wargaming has been working on. For example, new map that already you have seen on my channel with elevators, but they are also testing on the top of elevators and random events in the middle, random fire. They are also putting some rocket launcher action back there. And we also have details about first German wheeled medium tank over here, Radkampfwagen, and one other tank to showcase in today's video. So let's get going, guys. This is take 2 actually. First recording with each just ended 5 minutes ago, was, let's say, corrupted. But this is a new map what Wargaming is working on, that as part of the testing on this new map, they are going to add 2 points of interest over here. From these points, player will be able to launch rockets towards the opposite flank where tank destroyer positions are located. To activate the launchers, a point of interest must be captured for 10 seconds, and each point launches rockets into a predefined target area. In addition, they did some medium tank flank changes as well. So this is where the rocket launchers are going to be launched at. And this is the overall theme of the map. What do you think about that? I have covered this map before on this channel. Here it is, deserty vibe over here with oil refinery, I guess, right? Over here, bridges, steep climbs, hills. Like this map has so much going on for it, actually. Honestly, plus the elevators. By the way, you can see the elevators over here. And how the elevators work, wait, there was one better picture, what I was able to see before. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, here. This is the picture. So elevators, you know, this is just my guess over here because I have not played on it. I don't know how exactly it works, but you can see green lights over there. That I guess that means the elevator is active, and you just have to drive on it. Maybe you have to interact somehow as well, like press E or X or something, you know, and it takes you to the higher ground, or vice versa, to the lower ground. When you touch the yellow things, I guess the elevator is coming up or down for you for that, and you can take the high ground. This is something I actually want to test out, honestly. I want to see how it works. This feature seems kind of interesting, weird, but interesting. But at the same time, I'm not super sure about the rocket launcher thing. You know, when this area is predefined as well, how effective this is going to be. Maybe this is just, you know, at least it forces a fight in one section of the map. Also, this middle section will have a random fire wall on the top of this. So yeah, this is the new map what Wargaming is working on. And if I'm not mistaken, it was called Oil Map. Straight up oil map. Now, let me know what you think about this one. Next up, let's talk about 2 new tanks. And first of all, we have a Tier 9 PIKE over here, Assault Heavy Tank, which looks like the Tier 9 British twin gun heavy tank hull, you know, straight from that. The shape is very, very similar. Turret is different though. And what makes this tank special is the 3-shell auto loader with 450 alpha. 640 with high explosive, 246 spent with AP, 311 with APCR, 65 with high explosive, you know, average decent shell velocity numbers over here. It has 32-second reload time for the full mag. I was at first like actually thinking this was, you know, kind of meh, but then beautiful Twitch chat pointed out that wait, 752 has longer. So yeah, 450 for 32-second base reload, you know, with equipment, crew, ventilation, stuff like that, you know, you can boost it down quite a bit, right? For 450 and 3 shells in the mag is, you know, not that bad in Tier 9, definitely, right? But 5-second intro clip reload, this is higher than on average, let's say, so longer than on 752 as well. And overall, this screams like a Tier 9 premium or some kind of a reward vehicle vibes to me. One thing that definitely is not super good is 3.2 second aim time. That's very long. But I remember that the 752 also had very poor gun handling stats, but they had good soft stats, or it just worked, let's say. So it depends how good the stabilization numbers are, what we cannot see. Many times those numbers are the most important of the tank's gun, you know. Why don't we see them? I don't know. Wargaming, please start adding temp to this file as well, please. Now, integrates gun operation is solid. We have 35 top speed, 12.1 power to weight ratio, and very slow hull and turret traverse. So mobility is definitely very, very lackluster. Close to 2k hit points, hull armor 140, 140, 280, 150. And if we look at that, if we look at the shapes, yeah, hull down this tank will be very good. You know, who would have guessed, right? Hull down this tank will be very, very effective. 390 meter view range, 4 crew members, so easy to set up as well. And this is PIKE. How does it look to you guys? Please tell me that. Next up, let's talk about, for me personally, more interesting tank. We have Radkampfwagen. Tier 10 German wheeled sniper medium tank with 390 alpha, 510 with high explosive. It has the good high explosive pen as well, 105. So 270 with APCR and 320 with heat. So it has 3 different shell types and heat, which is nice. On the side of APCR is nice. Good velocity numbers over here. For heat as well, 1220 base shell velocity is honestly not bad. That was my sound, by the way, guys. Don't freak out if you heard that sound. I put my headset charging in. It has 8.4 second reload, 1.9 second aim time, 0.3 accuracy, base accuracy, and 10 degrees gun operation. So the gun handling stats, what we can see, excluding the soft stats once again, what we can't see is very good. Indeed, this is very good. And comparing it to, like, you know, sniper tanks like Leopard 1 or the wheel tank Concept 5, it has way lower alpha damage, but it can fire more often. So it might be not as easy or rewarding tank to play because of the alpha, but the gun handling is still very good. And you know that I'm a sucker for good gun handling. If the gun handling is very good, usually I like the vehicle, no matter what it is. It is very fast, as you would expect, 65, 45, 32 power to weight ratio. You know, it gets up to that speed fast as well. Good hull traverse numbers, turret traverse number over here. But it has no armor whatsoever. 30, 30, 20. 14% camo, 400 meter view range, so good view range as well. Yeah, you know, as you can, like, if you only look at this vehicle, you can tell that it is not going to have much armor. HE, auto pen, massive lower plate. The only thing that is going to save you is the big wheels. And if this is acting anything like EBR, then whoo, you are safe, even from 183mm shells, right? And it has 4 crew members right over here. So Radkampfwagen. How I have to say that, please correct me in the comment section down below. And as this is the second day of the update 2.1.1, I want to know, guys, what do you think about the update so far and the buffed vehicles and also the new tanks? Like, did you try out some buff tanks like Leo 120, Hirschkäfer, ASX, Schakal? Did you try out those things already? How do you like it? And also, what do you think about the brand new American autocannon medium tank line? I have so far heard quite mixed feelings. People who really love them, or people who think they are useless. In which boat are you in currently? I would say, like, they are one of the most fun tanks I have lately played with. But, you know, they have their frustrating moments where you feel like, you know, you would be in anything other than those tanks, but overall they're very fun, but at the same time, very high skill cap tanks. You have to be aware of a lot of things to maximize them, which means they take way more work than on, let's say, like, let's compare this to the ease of gameplay when it comes to, like, Leopard 1, you know, or E50M. You don't need to work that hard in those vehicles. Like Leopard 1, you can just shoot once whatever you can, and you deal 400 damage. In those tanks, you have to work quite a bit. Also, the second vehicle which I got was the SDK2 on my main account, and I'm slowly upgrading it. I gotta be honest, at first I was not the biggest fan. The ability, especially the super long cooldown, it like super confused me. It very much did confuse me, but the more I play it, the more I start liking it. It has something to it. It has something to it. So I will keep playing before I come up with my final decision about this tank. But yeah, it is slowly growing on me. That much I can definitely say. And the thing I have played with quite a bit, like a lunatic, by the way. I played like a lunatic with the BTZ78, and it, while playing like a lunatic, it performed too good for the playstyle I was trying out over there. The ability, the freaking sequential rocket thrusters ability, that is just fun. that is stupid, maybe even, to say the least. How you can wiggle and how fast it turns. It's it will create some weird clips and compilations for sure. Just mark my words, guys. But what do you think about this tank so far? It feels pretty strong. Once I get it, I will try to cook in it as well. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of things you need to answer in the comment section down below. I thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for your time. Thank you for taking your time to check out this video today. And I will catch you next time with something else. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy life. Don't do anything stupid, and I will catch you next time. Ciao, ciao.